Hello, and welcome to Unlimited Appetizers, the show where we simulate killing time while waiting for your food at a restaurant. I am your host, Erin.
And I'm your guy, Mancha.
Your guy. It's very creative today. Love
It's
to
a
see
very
the
creative
effort.
one. I put a lot of thought into this one. I took it to a team of marketers, and they're like, "Hey, is this one good? I've been doing this bit like for the run of the show. I'm thinking about just doing Guy this time. Is that going to be good?" And they were like, "Yeah." And then we focus group tested it, and it went really well. So I'm happy to announce the new evolution of the opening bit where I say Guy.
That reminded me, have you watched the rehearsal at all?
I've not watched the rehearsal.
Okay, watch it. It's a new Nathan Fielder show. It's absolutely insane. There's like 4 or 5 episodes out or something, and we watched them, and I was like losing my mind the entire time. But anyway,
I was trying to remember why I had heard of it. Yeah, it's because it's Nathan Fielder. I do really want to watch it.
Oh, he's great. It's
because
so
I
good.
love Nathan Fielder.
Yeah, Nathan For You is really good, and this one's like, I'm like, but yeah.
I need to rewatch Nathan For You because it's that good.
Yeah, I haven't seen all of it. I've just seen like specific ones.
Fantastic piece of media.
So a couple things. One, I'm wearing a shirt that's very similar to the one from the previous episode, and I just want everyone to know they are different shirts. These are the shirts I was buying when the Spirit Halloween employee was like, "I don't know who he is, but you're gonna look so cute." And I was like, I don't know how to tell this woman these shirts are both for me, and I just wanted like the man and woman version of this shirt because they have pumpkins on them.
Wait, so they were his and hers pumpkin shirts?
Yeah, and I bought both, and she was like, "Oh, nice, like couple costume," and being all cute about it. And I was like, "There is not a guy. These are for me."
That's fair. See, I would do that if I could fit into women's clothing because, like, I need to get some pumpkin shirts. Listen. Once the Spirit Halloween opens up, it's all over for me.
Oh yeah, dude, it was awesome. They're both like button downs, and then the only difference with the women's one is like the print is bigger, and then there's like one of those little like tie things at the bottom. Yeah. So
for women.
For women. 2 Tyler things. Sorry to take up this whole intro.
Tyler moment.
It's a Tyler moment. Tyler asked me to ask you when we started recording what JFK's middle name is.
Fortnite. Next question.
Okay, see, you had a better answer than I did. So funny thing about that, he was looking at my JFK commemorative plate that somebody got me. Oh, sorry. And he asked me, and I said Frederick, and it is Fitzgerald. So I looked stupid.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a joke question or a real question. I didn't know his real middle name, if that is what he wanted to know.
Neither did I. Yeah, I should have known because I cosplayed JFK from Clone High, and I like have a freaking JFK plate, but I got it wrong. Third thing, sorry. So me and Tyler went to see the movie Bodies a couple days ago. It's like a horror movie. It has Pete Davidson in it. And this is not a spoiler, but if you don't want to hear a joke from the movie, skip ahead like 30 seconds or something. There's a scene where they're making fun of this girl's podcast, and they ask her what it's about, and she goes like, "It's about having a..." Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm going to redo that because I had an internet blip. Anyway.
Oh, wait. So, Zencaster clearly thinks that your joke about bodies is a spoiler and is trying to cockblock you.
It does not want the people to hear it. But I'm telling it anyway. Okay, so anyway, yeah, me and Tyler went to see Bodies, Pete Davidson horror movie, blah blah blah. Not a spoiler, but a joke from the movie. There is a scene where they're all making fun of this girl's podcast. And they ask her what it's about, and she's like, "It's about having a conversation with your smartest and funniest friend." And when they said that, Tyler just immediately turned to me, and I was like, "You have one too?" And he's like, "Mine's not like yours is."
To be fair, Erin, I am your smartest and funniest friend.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's what you think.
Whoa. Hold on a second. Listen, I gotta give myself kudos sometimes. You should be happy I'm not dissing myself.
That's true. We are normally pretty self-deprecating on here.
That's the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's the show. I think we should, unless you have anything else to add. I'm gonna like hold on. I need to like say like a real prayer. Give me a second. I don't remember the Latin words for this prayer.
Is it going to like expel my internet demons?
I hope so, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I looked up the wrong one, right? In nomine patris et filii et spiritus sancti. Amen. Okay, demon's gone.
If that doesn't work,
Nothing will.
nothing will. Yeah,
If-
I'm sorry I monopolized that whole intro with like 3 Erin stories and then like 10 minutes of internet issues that we had to pause for. But anyway, we can do the first thing.
It's okay. I monopolized the first 50 seconds by making a really, 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 really dumb joke. Let's talk about our first segment,
Okay.
which was technically your idea. I think.
Yeah, okay. So, idea was come up with like 10 laws you would make if you were in charge of things and you could like enact whatever laws you want. Um I don't have like a solid 10. I have like 7 and then I had some notes below it because I was like running out of ideas. Which is going to look really bad when you hear how dumb the ones I came up with are, that was all I could think of.
I'm gonna level with you, Erin.
Mhm.
I did not know there was a set number of laws that we had to come up with.
Okay.
But this may be me doing my normal thing of, well, I'll wing it in the episode. I thought about it for a bit. I have some ideas.
Well, that's perfect if we both didn't meet
If
that
we're
number because then it doesn't matter.
if we're both horrible.
This podcast, the last couple episodes, we've had some very turbulent lives lately, but we're gonna get it together.
We've been busy, right? Now I'll let you figure out what that means, you the viewer. How about you hit me up with your first new real law for the US of A, the Unlimited Appetizers, United States of America.
Oh, I love that. All right, so this is something I feel very passionately about. All donut shops must carry a chocolate donut, and a chocolate donut is defined as the bread is chocolate, not it's a vanilla bread donut with some chocolate on it or filling in it. That doesn't count. And if you are ordering a box of donuts for like a office party or something, at least a quarter of them have to be a chocolate donut. And this pisses me off because it's the only kind of donut that I like. And anytime I'm at something, there will be either none or maybe 2. And they get swiped immediately because they're delicious. But I don't know why people don't order more of them. Anyway, that's my first law.
Places don't usually have them. Like the main donut place that I'm thinking of, which is like a unique supermarket near me. I don't even know if they have those.
I know Dunkin' has them. Wegmans has them, but it's Wegmans. Krispy Kreme does not. There's a place called Duck Donuts near me, and they just do like vanilla donuts topped with things. They don't have it. Any place that does like topped things where it's the same like base thing, usually doesn't have it. But yeah, it makes me very angry. That's the first thing that I would care about making a law about.
While you're like enacting donut legislation, can I just like tack on a bill that says that they also have to have like regular eclairs or like regular cream sticks?
The ones that have, okay, because there's like the gross pudding filling and then there's the good cream one. Okay, I'm with you on that. Yes. If you're ever ordering those gross pudding ones, you need to have some of the ones that have the good stuff.
Yeah. If you get the ones with the pudding and not the cream, I'm going to be putting you into the ground. Jesus Christ.
I'm so with you. Like, that is, I despise them. I'll like cut into them to make sure it's not pudding, because if I get the pudding one, I don't want it. I don't even want to touch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my first law, actually useful law. The funny part's more the consequence.
Okay.
Right? My law is going to make it illegal to be rude to service personnel, like retail workers and people who work at fast food. Your punishment is you have to do community service, but the community service you have to do is work at the place that you were mean at. So if you bitch out like the lady at the register at the Wendy's, you now have to go work at the Wendy's for however many hours of community service.
I love that. I feel like this is you trying to win back points from being labeled a Karen by that BuzzFeed quiz last episode, and you're like, I got to prove to you, I'm not.
I plead the Fifth Amendment on this one.
That quiz was the bar for being a Karen was very low.
I'm not a Karen, guys. I promise.
I promise.
I'm nice to people.
I'm not mean to strangers ever.
You're too anxious to be mean to strangers.
Yes, I mean, same with you. I think
Yeah, I mean,
that's our whole
I mean,
vibe.
same. I mean, same, but I feel like you more so, honestly.
Yeah, I get very panicked if I gotta make phone call orders and stuff, and you know, it's a whole thing.
They're gonna think I'm stupid.
Literally, I called a GameStop one time, and the guy did talk to me like I was stupid because I asked like a very dumb question. I asked if they had something that they like very obviously had, and the way the dude was talking to me on the phone, he was like laughing at me for asking, and I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
I'm gonna level with you. It's probably because you are a woman. That's not. I'm just like being serious here.
Okay, I didn't want to think that. Maybe. Also, it's like a GameStop gamer teenager probably, and that's part of the problem.
Exactly.
But yeah. Okay. This reminds me more restaurant things I have. Law number 2. Restaurant websites must have an easy way to view their general menu without having to put in a location or open and like ordering or delivery app. Because when I go to a restaurant, half the time before I'm going, I just want to Google the menu, see what it is, and every time it will make me put in a location and then like do all this nonsense. It'll make me open like DoorDash or something, and if I don't have it installed, it's very annoying. I know location items can vary, but just like your general things you have, it needs to be like a PDF I can open.
Yeah, they could like put asterisks near their weird stuff that's only at specific locations.
Yeah,
Or they
seriously.
could just only list stuff that's at their normal locations. I don't mind putting my location in, but if you make me download an app, I will go to a different restaurant.
Yeah, and the reason I don't like it, it's not, I'm like not one of those people that's like, I don't want people to have my information. I don't care about that at all. It's just I find that usually when I do it, my phone will like mess stuff up or get confused, or it'll be like, we don't have a location near you. And I'm like, yes, you do. Just show me the menu. It's more just like things don't go as intended when I put it in sometimes.
Yeah. That's why I use my computer for doing stuff like that usually, but you can't always do that.
I do a lot of times when I'm in the
really
car
helpful.
with people and they're like, we're gonna go here, and I'm like, I don't know what they serve.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, whenever I'm going to a restaurant, 9 times out of 10, I can be like, well, I'll figure it out when I get there, and if worst comes to worst, I'll get a hamburger.
My problem is drive-thrus. Drive-thrus mess me up because when I'm indoors, I can look at the menu board. I can look at like a little paper thing. If I'm at the drive-thru and I'm in the back seat and I can't read it, I'm like, oh no.
I just hate that, like, conceptually.
Yeah, it's the whole.
I don't want to like do it. I don't like doing a drive-through with multiple people. It's just confusing, right?
Mhm.
One person maybe, not the whole squad, especially because that makes paying weird.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
You got a law?
You're gonna love this next law.
Oh,
Ready?
I can't wait.
Okay. Halloween is a federal holiday.
Yes.
Right? No school, no work. Go trick or treat. Okay. Federal holiday. I think it's important. Also, I guess while we tack it on there, I'll put in a useful one as well. And Election Day should also be a federal holiday. That's actually something that should happen.
Yeah.
But I would rather have Halloween.
And all the people who are like, Halloween is a satanic holiday. You guys can go to work. You don't have to come to the Halloween party.
You're not invited.
We don't want you anyway. I love that. I was a big fan of that one. Okay.
I knew it. I had a little bit of an I had like a little bit of like an inkling, that was something that you would like.
We did a work team building thing today, and I wore this, and I got multiple comments on Erin, it's August, what are you doing? And I was like, it's the first month of Halloween. It's August, September, and October. Those are the 3 months. But anyway, okay, another law that I have, all venues and events must have free water, and none of this shit where you can only get like a $5 bottle of water, or worse, a $10 can of liquid death. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but I've been at concerts where the only water is a $10 can of that liquid death water, and that's all you can get.
So I think I've said this. I've never been to a concert.
Oh,
Now,
right.
here's the funny thing. My dad and my brother and sister and my uncle went to an Anthrax concert really recently in our area.
Okay.
Sort of in our area. They didn't invite me.
They didn't want you to get Anthrax.
I would have gone. I would have
Oh.
gone for the like. I don't listen to a ton of Anthrax, but I like metal, and I would have gone to go to the show.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was just like, I just kind of forgot, and I'm like, yeah, thanks, Dad. Okay, real bang up job. He almost didn't invite my other brother, and my mom made him. So I guess I blame both of them. They thought I wouldn't want to go, and I'm like, well, I don't know why you think that.
Take Mancha to a concert. It's very important. That sucks. I'm sorry.
I'm actually not upset about it. It's just really funny. I don't mind at all. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings instead.
Ooh, I love it. Yeah, another one.
I've never. So is liquid death like just water? Is it like just like weird smart water?
It's water, and it's packaged in a can, and it's supposed to be like, everyone who drinks water dies, so you're drinking liquid death. It's like the stupidest thing. It's like a weird, pretentious can of water. Somebody famous is like affiliated with it, I think. I don't know who. Liquid death influencer. There's like, I don't know, a bunch of influencers and stuff like promo it. It's just very like, it's dumb. The thing is, it's water, it's fine. I don't care. It's just that it's $10. Like, I don't mind drinking the liquid death can. It's just like, it's too expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
My laws are all really high concept. Are you ready for this one?
Okay,
New day of the week just dropped. It's called Blur's Day. Here's the fun fact about Blur's Day. It's at a random point in the week every week. You never know when Blur's Day is. It's like a surprise.
And
surprise.
What do you do on Blur's Day that's different?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's Blur's Day.
Does it get added, or does it replace another one?
No, it's like the 8th day of the week. They have to redo the entire calendar.
I was gonna say
it's gonna be like a whole.
It's
gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna screw up like the world, because the U.S. is gonna. The U.S. only is gonna add Blur's Day, and everyone else is gonna be like, "Excuse me, what?" And we're like, we're America. We can do what we want. Happy Blur's Day. On Blur's Day, you get a free pony ride.
I'm in favor of Blur's Day. I'm a big fan. I'll take all the consequences of the calendar getting messed up if I get to ride the pony.
All of the ponies are named Henry.
Henry? Are they named things other days of the week that are different, or is it
Yes, their names change on Blur's Day to Henry.
Every pony must be referred
and you're put in jail if you call them by their wrong name on Blur's Day, because that's being mean to the ponies, and we won't allow that.
And you have to call all the horses Big Henry.
No, Little Henry, because they're ponies.
No, I'm saying the ponies are Henry, and the horses
are Big Henry. Okay. Good. We got it.
Very simple one. Let me wear hats in high school. I know it's like a gang thing, whatever. Hats are cool. It made me very mad that I could not wear a hat. I understand they don't want you hiding like earbuds and stuff in it. I was not wearing hats that covered that area of my head. So, anyway, hats.
Hats. Um, okay. My law is the McDonald's Corporation is no longer allowed to own the proprietary. I don't remember exactly what it is, but like the McDonald's Corporation is the reason that ice cream machines are messed up at the McDonald's. It's because of their meddling. They could fix it if they really wanted to, and they like sued a bunch of engineers who tried. So that's illegal now. Let the ice cream machines be
Fixing the
fixed.
ice cream machine. They made it so everyone's ice cream machine has to be like a bad kind of it.
Yeah, it's because they all have like a defect in them that is fixable. Like if you like override the software or something.
Huh.
There was like a whole article that I read about this and heard about.
That's crazy.
It's hard to explain
Um
succinctly. Anyways, that should be illegal, and there should not be a problem getting my silly little milkshake at the silly little McDonald's.
This was not one of mine, but that reminds me. There's a guy who or a company or something that copyrighted having mini games and loading screens in video games, and that's why you're like not allowed to have them. I think it was like a Simpsons game or something had them. There was some game that had them, and they like copyrighted it, and you're not allowed to like do it anymore.
What?
Yeah, like they had like a fun little game while you're waiting for things to load and you're like not allowed. There's some things that get around it, like The Sims when I'm installing it, they do like quizzes and stuff, but I think it's like specific. There's some kind of rule about it. That's all I know.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm
it's dumb.
sorry.
Um Harsher restrictions on ads on pages. It should be illegal for them to do that thing where you like have to click once and then it brings up another page with like a spam thing that opens before you can click the actual thing that does the thing that you want it to do. No more of that. And this happened to me right before recording. Yahoo should not be allowed to make itself my default browser. I should be able to opt out of it suggesting browser changes unless I go to a very specific menu because it does it to me and it tricks me.
I think they should ban advertisements from the internet forever. I say this as a advertising minor.
I don't know how in the hell they would do that because people would just try to disguise them in everything else they do.
I want more like paid sponsorships, right?
Mhm.
I really would like more segments where there's just like a very clear paid sponsorship, like I'm drinking the Arby's Jamocha shake. Deliciousness with every sip. Arby's, we have the meats. Like that.
Is that actually the name of that product?
Yes, the Jamocha shake.
I'm not gonna lie, you doing that made me kind of want one because I was like, "Oh, it's a shake. It
It's like
probably
a
tastes like
coffee milkshake.
Yep, that's exactly. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. Damn, you've sold.
It's really
me.
good. I listen, everyone sleeps on Arby's. That's my next slot. Stop sleeping on Arby's.
Tyler would agree with you. We've had this conversation. I only really had like one more that was one I cared that much about. I do a lot of puzzles. I don't know if this is a thing the audience knows about me. But cheap puzzles a lot of times they will just use the same piece shape over and over again. And there's some puzzles where they're specifically designed to be hard by the pieces all being the same shape, and that's fine. But these cheap ones just do it as like a cost saving thing. And I just think they should have to disclose on the box if like it's only going to be like 4 different piece shapes because I hate doing the ones that are like that. That is something only I care about. I'm sorry that was so long.
I have a similar one. My new law: crossword puzzles need to be a little easier.
Mm-hmm. They are way too hard.
So I bought a book of crossword puzzles yesterday at the store, right? Because I'm like, I love doing crossword puzzles. I don't like doing them. I want to write them down. I want to mark the page up and everything. I like that.
Yeah.
I have so much more fun when I do that. And I started the puzzle. Guess how many words I was able to get in the first puzzle after like about half an hour?
How many possible answers are there?
around 47. There's more than 47, so like I would say around like 60 probably.
I'm going to guess that you got 6 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
I was very close. I figured it was about 10% of them because that's about all I could get.
Right? Like, I know who Fred Durst is. I know Sid from Ice Age, and that Popeye likes spinach. I don't know, Tell's follower. I'm not familiar with actress Metcalf of Lady Bird, or small bony fishes kept in aquariums. And I don't have any letters that'll help me out on most of those. So
Small bony fishes kept in aquariums. Do we know what that is?
I mean, I could check the back of this crossword puzzle book.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
want to
cheat
know
it
what
there.
that is. I'm very curious. I just searched small bony fish, and the first suggestion was small bony fish crossword clue.
It's a gourami.
That's not even what Google brought up, so that's cool.
Gouramis.
Yeah, Google said a dwarf pygmy goby, so like they need to get on the same page about these fish.
Gouramis.
Okay.
Do you know what a gourami is?
No, of course not.
I don't. Anyways, we need crosswords that are like, I don't want them like catered to young people, but they need to be like easier for young people.
Yes.
You know? Right?
You
like
have to know so much to get those.
I want crossword puzzles for high school gifted kids who have burnt out, right? That's the level of like clues I need.
You got like mitochondria and then like whatever teen celebrities.
I could answer a question. What's the powerhouse of the cell? Well, it's the mitochondria, baby. Right?
That's true. I knew you
Golgi
could do it.
complex, I find it quite Golgi simple.
I love that. Hi. It is 3 days later.
You may have noticed some changes.
So I don't know what was going on that day, but my Spectrum was like flipping out, and then after we just like gave up and we are like, let's like finish later. I was trying to play Cookie Run, and my Cookie Run was disconnecting every like 10 seconds and like giving me like errors. So it was the internet. I don't know why. It was normal the next day, so here we are.
Yeah, so some things have changed. I don't know. I don't really have like a lot to go into.
I'm wearing a different shirt.
You can probably tell us 3 days later.
You have
I'm wearing
Minecraft
the same shirt.
axolotl.
I have a little friend, new part of the set. So we're gonna try to pick up the pieces from there. But let me be the first to say, hey Spectrum, you suck.
Yeah. I almost switched and then I backed out, and now I'm like, I should have switched.
Should have switched, right? I'd rather not have internet than have Spectrum. That's a lie, but you know what I mean.
It was the only option, and then they came around with AT&T Fiber, and then the door-to-door person just talked me into it, and I'm a sucker for that. But then I was like, wait, no, hold on, stop. But now here we are. Would have been better.
Can you get back into it?
So they told me I could, but I'm too embarrassed now, so when I called on the phone and told them why I was canceling, the guy laughed at me.
Why did you tell them?
Because he was like, they have to go through like a script of like shit to ask you why you're canceling. And I was like, I'm gonna be honest, somebody came door to door and she was like really friendly, and then I felt very like pressured into it, and then afterwards my boyfriend was like, why are you buying that? You don't need that. And then the guy laughed.
You'll be fine. I would do it. You should do it.
I'm gonna wait a while. I'm gonna see if this happens again.
So anyway, we have a bit of this that we recorded, but we got like cut out several times, so we're just completely starting this bit over.
I was cutting out like once every minute.
So we're mixing a couple of our previous bits together for a new game. We are going to be giving each other problems, but instead of creating a product, we're going to roll a random word off of a word generator, and then we're going to use that word to come up with a solution for the problem.
Okay,
I
sweet.
think we did a couple of these, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Here's my first problem. My internet provider is horrible, and they're the worst, and they make me very upset. What should I do?
So I'm solving this problem for you.
Yes.
What was that?
It was I picked up my glass of drink, and the coaster stuck to the bottom and then fell
Oh,
off
mine
onto
do
my
that all the
desk.
time. Mine do that all the time.
And
They're
so
like big, thick, like heavy ones.
yeah, I have like a thick, like ceramic, like jellyfish coaster dropping onto a glass table. So
Um, I want you to
sorry.
know when I went to click the word generator, it like waited like 3 seconds to give me the word, and I was like, "What is going on? Did I break the website?" But my word is ribbon. Um, and so the way I'm going to solve this problem for you is I'm going to go to the headquarters of Spectrum. I'm going to find the CEO of Spectrum, and I'm going to choke him out with a ribbon. And hopefully, whoever takes over next will give me better internet.
Hopefully they don't have Spectrum in jail, Aaron.
Oh my god. How much internet is there in jail? Like, are they allowed to do anything internet at all? I assume not. There's like
Well, I mean,
TV and stuff.
I know it depends. I know you can take like online classes and stuff if
Okay,
like your
yeah.
prison like works with the school. So like sort of.
It's probably like
I am
supervised time.
yeah, I imagine you have like structured supervised time and it depends on what kind of prison you're in, you know.
Yeah,
Um
they allot out like an hour for you to go play Kid Picks.
Listen, man, I just want to play Minecraft.
All right. So now I'm giving you a problem.
Yes, and then I'll solve it.
Okay. Um, I I was trying to describe a problem and then I realized I didn't know an object it would be. Actually, no, I got one. Okay, so I'm a teacher and I got one of those like rolly carts with like a TV on it, and one of the wheels is a little squeaky and loose. How you gonna solve that?
Thank God I don't have one of those squeaky carts and I just have actual workable television options.
Yeah.
So the word I got is toad.
Hmm.
Um, I'm going to wire up a sound system. So this isn't really going to fix the problem as much as it is going to be make it funnier. I'm going to wire up a
Okay.
sound system so that whenever the wheel squeaks, it plays a sound, and that sound is Toad from Mario screaming "Hello!" The whole time. So now you hear that going down the hall, and it's that's much more annoying, but it's also funny. So it evens out a little bit.
I love it. I approve. Excellent. All
Really good
right.
problem solving.
Hit
Really
me.
classic. Okay. Uh,
Classic.
um, I had one and I forgot it. Uh,
Okay.
I'm trying to take a very hot pizza out of my oven, but I don't have any oven mitts or hot pads. What should I do?
Ooh, okay, let's see what I get. I got park. Um Gotta be creative with this one. Okay, so it's hot and it's in the oven. Alright, I'm gonna interpret this word as I see fit.
Okay.
So I'm going to build a little parking lot next to my oven, and I'm gonna anything that I put in there, it's got like a little remote control car. And when the item is done, it drives itself out, and then it parks outside of the oven, and then it cools off, and I can get it when it's cool.
Pizza car.
Yes, it's like
Um,
Stuart Little.
don't bring him back up. I can't handle
I can't do
him.
2 Stuart Little episodes.
I can't do 2 Stuart Little episodes at all, let alone back to back.
I'm gonna do a Stuart Little surprise segment for you in like a month when you've forgotten about it.
I'll just Discord leave the call.
I'll just do it by myself. All right,
okay.
problem for Mancha. Oh, I'm going to a Halloween party, and I want my costume to impress everybody, but I don't know what to be.
Okay. Now, you need a classic costume. You need something good. Everyone's going to be like, oh, I know what that is. So you're going to take one of your bedspreads, which is my word. You're going to cut eye holes into it, and you're going to be a ghost.
Dude,
Classic
how
Halloween
weird
costume.
is it that I gave you Halloween costume and you got like a bed sheet? That's like the only thing that would work.
And this would impress everyone because they'd be like, oh, Erin's going to come in with like a really elaborate costume, and you just come in with like the most half-assed costume ever. And they're going to be like, wow. I don't know what to think about this, but I am like paying attention to what Erin has done.
You just reminded me when I was in high school, I was a cosplayer and like some people knew, like some of the teachers knew and stuff. But on Halloween, I was like, I don't want to wear any of my cosplays because it's all like weird stuff nobody's gonna know, and I don't want everyone to like make fun of me. So I just went as like a generic zombie, and then in one of my classes, the teacher was like, I thought you were gonna come in something good, and I was like, it was like so dramatic.
Yeah,
she was very nice.
We're bringing that back. We're bringing that back. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay, but at your real party.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, a new problem. The pizza guy does not know where my address is and keeps bringing it to other houses on my block.
Okay, hold on. I got spring. All I can think of is those springs in Sonic that you run into and it like diverts you around. So I think that's my solution. I think we're gonna have to develop like an elaborate system of Sonic springs that feed into each other. And there'll be multiple contact points where the pizza man will go to the wrong house and then he'll bump into the spring and then it'll just zoom him around town until he's at my house.
Yeah, we could set it up so that like if I can tell he's at someone else's house, I just pop the springs out and he gets and then shows up at my house with a very shaken up pizza.
Oh, I want pizza so bad. We were watching TV last night. Somebody had pizza on the screen, and I was like, "Oh, sorry." I'm very like. We just woke up because we're recording early, and I'm going on tangents.
Yeah. Now okay, I want pizza. I have frozen pizza, but
I know. Oh, I love pizza.
Maybe tomorrow. I have leftovers I need to eat.
I feel you. Problem for you. Oh, how about what's like a boomer problem to have? My in-laws are supposed to be coming to stay with us, and I'm not looking forward to it.
That's very boomer comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I got paperclip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to construct a giant robot paperclip in the form of Clippy from Microsoft Word. And this Clippy is going to basically catch my in-laws in a like conversation loop. And so it's they're going to be so busy talking to Clippy because Clippy is going to be really annoying and asking if he can help them the whole time. That I'm able to just hide out in the basement and play my Xbox the whole visit.
So it happened again, but this time it was because after everything we went through with the internet, I just didn't plug in the Ethernet this time cuz I was like rushing to get here.
That wasn't the problem for the first part of the episode, just like this one.
Yeah.
The the internet does not want us to succeed. They are stopping us at every turn.
I feel very bad. This episode is like butchered, but like we're gonna like Frankenstein it together.
We will survive.
Also Mancha recapped his clippy plan. Very good, very good. So I'm caught up on my own
Okay.
podcast.
Okay. I've got a problem for you if you're ready, though.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm trying to use my internet, but I forget to plug in my Ethernet cable. How do I make sure that I don't do that again?
I knew this was gonna be the problem. All right, let's see what
It's
word I
easy fodder. I'm so sorry.
get.
I'm not sorry.
My word is size. So it just needs to be a giant Ethernet that is so big and like the cable is so thick that I can't forget about it because I'm constantly tripping over it and it's just like a huge part of my life now.
It's a real nuisance in your living space.
It
But
already kind of is because it's long and I drag it across the floor for this, but yeah, if it was like thicker, it'd be worse.
that's fair. Okay, good solution. I
Okay,
approve.
cool. All right. A problem for you. I want a way to bond with the ducks at the park, but I've been told I'm not supposed to feed them bread. So what's something else I could do with them?
Okay, I like what I got. So here's what you're gonna do. You don't need to. There are more ways that you can bond with these ducks than food, right? You're going to go to the store. You're gonna go to the Home Depot and you're gonna buy a bunch of 2x4s or wood or whatever. You're gonna get a bunch of lumber and you're gonna construct yourself a dock, which is my word. You're gonna construct yourself a duck dock, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to get in a duck costume and you're going to sit on your duck dock and make TikToks with the
That is my
ducks.
dream life.
And they're gonna eventually see you there so often that they will think you are one of them, and then they will love and adore you.
My family used to rent this like lake house, and the ducks there were very friendly because everybody fed them. And one time we like fed them up the stairs and into the living room of the house, and there were like 12 ducks just like in the house, and my mom was scrapbooking, so she started screaming and freaking out because she was like, they're gonna flap their wings and my scrapbooking supplies are gonna go everywhere is what she was worried about. But yeah, that was like the best. I was a little kid.
Everything
so
about
happy.
that, everything about that is so unhinged.
I know. All right, problem for me.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, I have to give you a problem. That's right. That's how this game works.
Yep.
All of my friends are acting like clowns. They're embarrassing me in the middle of this Chili's.
Yes. Oh no, my word is beg. All right, so I'm gonna go back into the kitchen of the Chili's and I'm gonna beg all of the employees to what can I have them do? I'm going to beg them to remove my friends from the restaurant, dump food on them. I'm trying to think.
Which is the best option?
Okay, all right, I got it. I'm gonna I'm going to beg the employees to come out and celebrate like every single person at my table. It's their birthday. So the birthday celebration songs will just be playing throughout the entire meal so my friends won't be able to talk anymore and they won't embarrass me.
Okay, that's a good solution.
Mm-hmm.
You'll also probably scare off at least one of your friends with that.
I'll embarrass them this time.
Yeah. There you go. You got it. That's a good retort.
Excellent. Little ASMR for the people at home.
It's your turn to give me a problem.
Yes, okay. Every time I go to, you been to Five Below, Mancha?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I go to Five Below, I cannot help but buy like everything in the store and spending too much money.
Okay. I got driveway.
You can re-roll that one if you want.
No, I've got it.
You got it.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. At your house, we're going to build a Five Below in the middle of your driveway, but it's a small Five Below, right? And they only stock 4 items at a time. Therefore, your urge to go to the Five Below is immediately sated if you want to walk out and go to the one in your driveway. But you can't spend too much money because they only have like 3 to 4 items, and that could be anywhere between $4 and $20. So you're safe, and they only restock it every week.
That's perfect. Have you been to Strong Museum in Rochester?
Yes.
You know the mini Wegmans?
Yeah.
That's where I thought you were going with that.
Erin, every time that I have gone to the Strong Museum, it has been with you.
Just as that was coming out of your mouth, I remembered the selfie we have where it's like you, me, and like a couple other people. I think there's like a Pikachu or something in the background. I'm sorry.
I've been 2 times and you were there both times.
That is a big problem that I have is explaining stories to people that they were there for, and I just forgot they were there. And if I take a second to think about it, I usually remember that they're there, but I don't take a second to think about anything. Yes, but yeah, anyway, Strong Museum in Rochester, it's like toy museum, and they've got a little miniature Wegmans like the grocery store, and there's like little fake Wegmans foods that you can like shop for, and that's where I thought you were going with that, but I love it.
Oh, you can go to the fake Five Below and get your fix that way.
Both work. They're very similar.
Okay. I had one. I keep dropping food crumbs on my floor, and that's how you get ants. Now there are ants in my apartment.
All right, let's see. Okay, my word is race. So I'm going to get some kind of food that the ants like, and I'm going to set up like a little racetrack with like the food planted at the end, so that they will all race each other down the track to get there, but the end of the track just leads out of my house, and then I close the door when they're all out.
Okay. That temporarily works at the very least. You might have to do that every day.
Well, every day I get free entertainment.
That's fair. You could film it for your YouTube channel, Ant Race podcast.
That's like the watching paint dry YouTube channel.
There's a YouTube channel. I don't think he does it anymore, but he ate like a bag of carrots every day, and there are like thousands of episodes.
Oh my god.
And the same guy had a separate YouTube channel where he drank a bottle of water every day. It's called like John Eats Carrots and John Drinks Water or something like that. And they're terrifying. They're absolutely horrifying, like conceptually pieces of media, because he's done this thousands of times.
I know what I'm watching for the rest of the day.
Not that.
All right, you want to do like one more each?
Yeah. Well, no, you have to do one more because no. Yeah, I gave you a problem. So you have to give me a problem.
So let's do that. So I give you a problem.
Yes.
Okay, I've got this. I'm trying to think of a very difficult problem for you to solve. You know those little things on the ground, the door stoppers, and they go like doing, 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 doing? Yes.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate the sound those make, and I want a different kind of door stopper.
Okay. I pulled Nanny. Okay, so I've got this, right? Have you seen the hit 2003 film directed by Bo Welch called The Cat in the Hat?
Many years ago. Yes.
Oh, all right. So in this, masterpiece of cinema, one of the characters is a babysitter named Mrs. Kwan, and she sleeps basically through the entire movie, right? So she's able to be used as a prop. So I propose, instead of a door stopper, you get a door nanny, aka a large grown woman who stands at the place behind your doors where a door stopper would stand, and you hit her instead of the door stopper. And she won't make any noise because she's asleep.
Perfect. We love it.
And because she's asleep, you don't have to pay her. Free labor.
Do you ever babysit?
Only my siblings.
I babysat my like cousins and stuff. I was the youngest, so I didn't babysit any siblings. Not cut out for it.
No, not a fan.
I actually, the ones that I had to babysit for the most part were like really good. I can't do like really really young babies, like actual babies. But,
oh yeah, I could never do that.
Yeah, the kids in my family were like not that bad, but no babies.
I guess I have to do it sometimes at school too. So yeah, it's always like kids who at the very least can probably take care of themselves.
Oh yeah.
There's
like a diaper involved, I'm out.
Yeah, I would never, right? One kid shit his pants once. Luckily, the kindergarten teacher was still in the building, and I was just like, hey, this is your kid. Help me, please. I'm out of my depth.
I hate when that happens to me. When I shit my pants at school.
Right? I have a problem for you. Let's do one more each,
okay,
right?
Cool.
Here's my problem. I shit my pants in school.
All right. Oh. My word is ballpoint pen.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so you ever seen like one of those pens explode in somebody's pocket or something?
Yeah.
And it's just like dark blue or black ink. You explode a ballpoint pen in your pants and no one will see the shit stain because it will just look like an ink stain.
How do you cover up the scent?
You tell everybody that you bought scented pens.
Okay. I'm not sure I'm happy with this one, but I'll let it slide.
Okay.
You did your best with the things you had. Go ahead and give me one more, and then we'll move on to my silly little segment.
I almost just gave you a word and not a scenario. My podcast host is celebrating Halloween too early.
Sunburn. So,
oh
no. I'm going to take my podcast host to the beach, and I'm going to conveniently forget to bring sunscreen. And I'll have put sunscreen on before I got there, just like as a trick. And then my friend's going to get sunburned. And then, she's not going to want to go out at all because of the sunburn being so bad and so awful. And therefore, I'm spared from Halloween-themed embarrassment for a short amount of time. And then I can just rinse and repeat this.
Don't love this solution, but okay.
Listen, you framed it as a problem. I don't think it's a problem.
I figured you would, yeah. I figured it wasn't, but...
I'm just playing into the fiction of the scenario, right? Where it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do my silly little segment.
Oh, I'm so ready.
So what I wanted to do this time is I've wanted to do like things based on like games that I really enjoy lately, and I'm like, hey Erin, how much do you know about Minecraft? And Erin's like, pretty much nothing. Great. So here's what we're gonna do. I've got 20 questions. They're all true or false questions based on the game Minecraft. And you have to figure out whether they're true or false, and then we'll explain or whatever. Something simple, but I think because of what we talked, you've done very little in Minecraft, so these range from like some obscure stuff to some like fairly obvious stuff. And we'll
Okay.
see how much of a Minecrafter you are.
Yeah, I really know nothing. Anytime I've played with friends, they were like out crafting very complicated things, and I was just like hitting blocks and being like, okay, guys, I made a sword. That's it. But yeah.
Here's my silly little dirt house.
Yes, I believe I made a dirt house. Just trying to make it look
Didn't you,
like Big Floppa.
didn't you get like stuck in one of your houses once?
No, I don't know. I think I just
Oh, no, I remember. It involved your house. I think someone else
got stuck in
got
my.
stuck in your house on a server where we had like claimable chunks where you could only be the one to break blocks in those chunks.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you had like a pit in the middle of your house because a creeper came in and blew part of your house up. And someone fell in that pit and couldn't get out.
I like that I played that once and then a creeper came by and then I created a huge problem for someone.
Yeah, you came on the server one time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, question 1. The lightning rod item in Minecraft allows you to charge staves with lightning magic. True or false?
Oh my
I
god,
don't
I
think
haven't.
I don't think that any of these are like super like red flags.
Red flags?
Or not red flags, red herrings, I
Okay.
think. Mo- I'm not completely making things up for all of the ones that would be false. Is what
So
I'm
I
saying.
have no knowledge of this lightning rod item. I feel like you can probably like enchant weapons with things. So I'm going to say true, but I don't have any information beyond that.
Okay. This one is false.
Okay.
The lightning rod item does exist, but it is only used to redirect lightning so it does not burn down structures. And staves are only an item in the Minecraft Dungeons games.
Oh, okay. I
There
didn't
is a
know there
lightning
was
staff in that
lightning
one.
in Minecraft that like struck things. I did not know that.
L- there is. It's really dangerous actually because it can turn certain monsters into other ones. It can spawn like skeleton horses. It if you hits a creeper, it makes the creeper's explosion like several times more powerful. And I think it's like the only way to get like a couple items.
Okay.
Okay, true or false? Milk is an antidote to poison in Minecraft.
True.
This one is true. Milk gets rid of any status effect, good or bad, on you.
Sweet. Yeah, I know eating things is. Yeah, I figured
Yeah,
some generic things might cure things.
yeah. Yeah, what was I'm trying to imply earlier basically is that there are no questions in here that are like straight up all lies. Like
Okay.
there's a hint of truth in all of them. I'm not
Mhm.
just gonna make up an item most of the time.
Cool.
The staffs are like a gray area. Okay, true or false? The sound effect that the creatures called ghasts make were actually recorded from one of one of the developers' cats. True or false?
I don't know what this
They're giant ghosts that live in hell, and they make like really piercing loud screeches and spit fireballs.
Okay, and the question is if it's one of the developers' cats making a
That
noise.
made the sound. Yes.
I feel like it's either that or it was like a different animal or it's just like the developer making the noises himself. But I have no information about this. I'm going to go true.
This one is true.
Okay.
Real true Minecraft fact. It's like really like shrill screeches, and they are apparently cat noises.
Cool.
Uh, True or false? So Minecraft does have, and this is not part of the question. Minecraft has a final boss. It's the Ender Dragon, right?
Okay. Yeah.
The true or false is there's no new content unlocked after you defeat the final boss.
Well, that's the absolute last thing you unlock is what they're saying
Yes.
or what you're saying. I don't know. I want to say true because I know the game's very like modded and stuff, but I feel like that's always like the thing that people are talking about pushing towards. I don't know if something else gets unlocked. I'm gonna say true.
That one is false. Once you kill the Ender Dragon, you summon a portal that lets you go to the far reaches of the end dimension, and there are like cities. It's how you get the wings that you can fly with. It's how you get some other stuff as well.
Okay, did not know any of this.
Question 5. There's a speed running category in this game where, in the most recent version of Minecraft that people have run this category in, the world record is about 8.5 hours. True or false?
That sounds true to me. I know that there's long Minecraft speedruns where they have to do specific stuff.
Yep. That one's true. It's the all advancements one, which is basically get all achievements. And some of the achievements are really, really, really demanding. People have not even done it in 1.19 yet, based on what I was looking at, because they added a bunch of, I think, like difficult advancements. It is a long, really, really grueling speed run that is hard to optimize because you have to do it on a random world.
Okay, cool.
True or false? Iron tools made of iron, can break through blocks of obsidian.
No. Wait. I'm gonna say false.
That one is false. They cannot break through obsidian.
What can break obsidian?
Diamond or netherite.
Okay.
It has to be one of the strongest blocks. Okay. Number 7, the game Minecraft Dungeons, which is like Diablo but Minecraft, basically, like top down with missions. It features monsters that are not canon to the base game of Minecraft.
Well, it had a weapon that was not in the base game. I don't know if that would. So I've played Minecraft Story Mode, the like Telltale thing. I don't know if it was actually Telltale, but whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of that was non-canon either, because when I was playing it, that was the only thing I'd played.
I don't know much about story mode, unfortunately. I don't have any story
I'm
mode
gonna
questions in here.
say, I don't know. I'm gonna say false.
That one is true. There are like several monsters that don't show up, and they're only in dungeons. There's like ice magic users. There's like redstone golems. They're like stronger versions of certain monsters, etc.
Cool.
Okay, next one. Fishing rods can only be used for fishing. They have no other applications.
I know this one because when I was playing with Tyler the other night, he gave me a fishing rod and I saw there was like an option or something to lead like an animal with like a carrot or something with it. There was something like that. So it has other uses.
That's correct.
Okay.
Additionally, you can like use it to like grab an enemy. Like you can use the fishing rod without putting anything on it to grab an enemy and pull it towards you, or
I
grab
accidentally
a
hooked
friend
Tyler's
and pull
friend.
it towards you. Yep.
Excellent.
You can hook people and pull them towards you. Number 9, chainmail armor is impossible to craft, despite the fact that chains are items you can get in the game.
I know there's like people that come around trading things, and when I was looking at stuff on the wiki, there was like some item that I wanted that was like, it was only like from a guy. So what was it was phrased as
So
you can't craft
chainmail armor, you cannot craft it, despite there being chains in the game.
I'm gonna say true.
That one is true. Can't craft chainmail armor. You can only find it in dungeons or buy it from specific vendors. Number 10, gold tools are stronger than iron tools. True or false?
Let's see. When I was making it, I had wooden tools, and then the next one was iron. So I assume yes, because I didn't see gold.
Okay. That is false, actually.
What?
So it goes wood, stone, iron,
Oh, it was stone.
diamond, and then netherite. Gold is weird because you need iron to be able to get it, but gold tools are weak and break really easily and can't break really like heavy blocks. The benefit of them is that they are really fast, but even then they're more it's more so like here's like a really temporary item that is I don't know. They're not that great.
They're trying to keep it realistic.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Number 11, shulkers, which are teleporting monsters, drop items that allow you to teleport.
They drop items that let you teleport. No? False?
Correct. That is false. There are different monsters that do teleport that drop items that allow you to teleport. And those are the
Right.
Endermen dropping Ender Pearls. Shulkers drop shulker boxes, or shulker shells, which you make into basically ways to increase your inventory. Okay. Next, number 12, piglins in the nether are obsessed with diamonds.
Pigs? Pig people?
Pig people, piglins in the nether, are obsessed with diamonds.
They're either obsessed with diamonds or they're obsessed with something else. This could go either way. I'm just gonna say true.
This one is false. They're obsessed with gold. That's why you can find gold in the nether.
Okay.
Number 13, spiders will not harm players in daylight.
Spider. True.
True under the way I'm intending it. Like if you attack one, it'll attack you back, but if you walk by one in the middle of the day, it will not hurt you.
Cool.
Number 14, fireflies were originally going to be in Minecraft, but they were removed because of scientific inaccuracies.
There were going to be. What would the inaccuracy be? I'm gonna say true.
That one is true. They originally put in fireflies so you could feed them to frogs, but then they found out that some species of firefly were toxic to frogs, and
yeah.
they didn't want people to feed fireflies to frogs.
I have heard this. Yeah, they were worried the kids would do it. Yes. Did you tell me this or did I read this somewhere?
No clue. I honestly don't remember.
Okay, cool.
I could have. I've probably talked about it before.
I knew that I knew that. Okay, cool.
Okay. Number 15, netherite, the strongest tool, can break bedrock, the strongest rock.
Can't you not break the bedrock at all? It's like the limiter thing. I'm going to say false.
That's correct. It is false. You can't break bedrock through normal circumstances.
Okay. Cool.
Number 16, potions are necessary to complete the game.
No. False?
Correct. They're useful, but you do not require them. 17, one day in Minecraft is 30 minutes in real time. Full cycle.
Let's see. I played the other night with Tyler and Austin. It's probably cycled a decent amount. Trying to think how long we were playing for. It was nighttime like 4 times or something. And we were probably playing for like an hour or 2. I don't know. I think it's either that or it's shorter than that. I don't think it's longer. Stardew's 15, and I trying to think if it's shorter or longer than that. It's not shorter than that. I'm just gonna say true because I don't know.
It's false. It's 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, all right. So it's in between. Okay.
20 minutes. 18. Creepers are scared of cats.
There's something that's afraid of cats because when I had the cat, they told me that it was good for scaring something away, but I got blown up by a creeper, so I don't think it was that. I think it's something else. False?
That is incorrect. It is true. Creepers are scared of cats and they will not go near them.
Okay. I guess I
19.
just walked too close.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
They had to be near the cat. Creepers used to be a failed pig model. Like they tried to model a pig, it messed up, and they turned it into the creeper.
That sounds true to me. If not, it's a different animal, but I'm gonna say true.
That one is true.
Okay.
That's how the creeper came about. Finally, last question. The creator of Minecraft is Notch.
Yeah, so I remember Ethan on like H3 talking about partying at his house and that like he was kind of weird. I know he's like the guy. I don't know if there's a different guy that made it and then he like shady business took it over, but I'm going to say yes cuz he's the only person I know of.
That is false. The answer is Hatsune Miku is the creator.
Oh, you heard. I should have caught on that was the joke. Oh my god.
No, yeah, I mean Notch is, so but he sucks. So kind of a stinky man. You get 12.5 points, because I'll give you a half point for that last one. Meaning that you got over 50%, so you didn't fail. So you're officially Minecrafter.
I'm a Minecraft expert.
Minecraft person.
That reminded me, I'm seeing Curtis Connor tonight, and him and Danny Gonzalez have a song called "In Love with a Creeper." It's pretty good. You should check it out.
They mean like Minecraft creepers?
Yes, it's like a Minecraft like music video, and they're singing like sexual puns about a creeper, and it's funny.
I can't tell if you're like yanking my chain or not.
No, it's funny. What are I'm trying to think what the jokes are. I know that like Curtis says "Let me explode in your cave" at one part. In love with the creeper lyrics. It's very funny. He says "Creeper, I hardly know her."
Good. I already like the song.
She hissing like a demon, I'm in her nether regions. We're sailing on a wave, let me explode in your cave.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's really good. It's like one of my favorite songs that Danny has done. And I'm not even really like into Minecraft, but I could be like, I recognize that's a Minecraft term.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
Break the bed because we ain't sleeping tonight. It's good stuff. Anyway, it's a very good song. You should listen to it. But I'm seeing Curtis tonight. I'm very excited. Gonna be good.
Hell yes. With that, this incredibly fragmented episode of Unlimited Appetizers is going to draw to a close. Thank you so much for watching us and dealing with our internet issues. If you like the show somehow after this episode, you can follow us. You could like, comment, and subscribe is what I mean. We would really appreciate it. It helps us out a lot. And then Erin can tell you where to follow us.
Yes, so you can follow the podcast on Twitter and Instagram at appetizercast. Also on Facebook. Never talk about that one because it's not important, but there is a Facebook.
If you still use Facebook for some horrible reason, we got you.
The only reason that this podcast is on Facebook is because I thought we needed people to watch it when I started it, and I was like, my family members will probably watch it if I link it, and some of them did. Anyway, you can follow us at Erin MacDaddy and Moth Mancha.
With that, be sure to tip your waitresses. Go tell your local Spectrum provider to go fuck themselves, and I'll see you next time.
You gotta bleep that one. Also, I'm sorry again.